Alright lads, so today we're making a video that I quite frankly didn't expect to make because out of nowhere, Caleb just stealth dropped 2 new 5-star plus accessories. In this case, if you head over to your accessories right now and then sort by a 5-star plus possible, you'll now notice a new set of accessories that can upgrade. In this case, first and foremost, we have the traditional Quincy Garp. Of course, these ones in particular are going to take 15 silver hammers to upgrade, and upon upgrading it to 5-star plus, it's going to have the exact same effect as the captain coat does have. So we can probably expect the same thing for every stamina item, where overall, when you have matching attribute, you're going to get a 50% stamina buff and then an 80% last ditch survival. Again, it's over a good upgrade. Would I do it right now? Personally, not so much, so I'm not actually going to go ahead and do that. I don't use these accessories at all, so until we get a bigger income in silver hammers, they are going to stay 5-star right now. But what is exciting though is the golden pupples and therefore normal pupples have gotten their upgrade. In this case, it is as expected. As of right now, currently they give you a 30% attack and stamina increase, but they set your focus down to 0, and that ultimately has meant that they haven't been worth using. Well, now if you upgrade it using 10 golden hammers, just like the Yuki dispensers, it will remove that focus set to 0 negative effects, and now just give you 30% stamina and 30% attack. And you know what? We're going to do exactly that right now for the sake of the video, because I want to use this accessory on my new 1000-year Blood War Sergeant. Just like the Yukis, this is definitely going to be a useful accessory, because as of right now, the standard build that I personally go ahead and do is just a golden Chappie, and then hollow bait. In this case, give me 60% attack and focus, so it's still a really good accessory, but the negative effect being the stamina reduction, maybe I don't want that. Maybe instead I want to use a golden pupples to therefore get more stamina. I mean, my attack stat is already high as is. Maybe it will be better for me to have that extra bit of stamina, but at the same time, as always, if you are lacking a golden Chappie, a golden pupples dispenser now at 5-star plus will make for a decent replacement. But for me, I think where it's going to have a bigger impact is more so in Brave Battles. Right now, this is what I'm currently rocking with. I use a golden Chappie, and then guitar to get some stamina, some defense, and also attack. It's an overall quite well-balanced accessory, I will be honest. And, you know, the guitars are definitely still worth using. But now with this golden pupples, we're getting an extra 30% attack and also 10% more stamina when compared to the guitar. We are losing out on a tad bit of extra defense, 10% in particular. But other characters still has more stamina and also, most importantly, more attack. And I think, if anything, this might be the meta build when it comes to normal attack damage characters in Brave Battles if you are going with a full attack builds. I personally chose to do a mind one on Sergeant, mainly due to the fact that I only have him at attack level 10, special move level 1. In the case of my other 2 characters, Aaroniero and also Chad, they're going with a full defense build, so no need to really change their accessories right now. Their attack stat doesn't really matter. They're more so focused on getting as much defense as possible. So I guess now this is going to be a follow-up to our previous Brave Battle video. We're right now using the best team possible. My team has gotten better since then because I now have a max transcended Chad. So let's see how Sergeant does perform. So I see a Menina that is ready for the taking. Let's do it. The triple persistence team obviously is a good team overall, but my team is just simply going to be better, right? We're going to get the attack stat. We're going to overall get more stats, but my Sergeant is pretty much guaranteed to win against Menina, right? So there we go. We do activate her persistence first. So we are guaranteed to beat against Menina, but obviously in a few seconds time, Sergeant will go down. But he is using his soul bomb. We'll let it play out because I absolutely love this soul bomb. So good. It does nothing. It does absolutely nothing, but that's fine. And then you can see that Chad's coming through. He has not died. He has not died. He fully tanked out Aaroniero, a max transcended Aaroniero, mind you. And my Aaroniero didn't even take any damage. I see another very similar team. So again, let's put our Sergeant against their Menina, my Aaroniero against their Sergeant, and then my Chad against their Aaroniero. I gotta say, I mean, I've always been someone that quite enjoys Brave Battles, but I definitely have more fun playing Brave Battles when I have the new characters or when I get a character max transcended, in this case, Chad. I never would have thought I'd be excited to get a max transcended Chad or even use them in Brave Battles, but here we are. In that case, that was a max transcended Sergeant. Obviously, full defense build is still quite OP. And even though that Sergeant might have had a full attack stat, it didn't matter because they had no team booster. We had the attack, we had the stat advantage. And that's why right now, Chad is unironically one of the better Brave Battle units. Mainly when paired with Sergeant, like they only work when they're together. Because even if I'm going against like a max transcended team, I'm just guaranteed to win almost because I'm going to get the stat advantage. Unless if for some reason their Aaroniero debuffs out Chad, but more often than not, like 98% of my games, Chad is using his boost after Aaroniero debuff. Let's see if we can actually keep track of it, right? So Aaroniero used her debuff, and then we boosted it. So we just cancelled their debuff, and now we have the stat advantage. My Chad is taking 1 damage. Sergeant takes down Menina, and now it's a 2v1, right? Aaroniero right now is still the best Brave Battle character. She's absolutely crazy. Who would have thought? And she is returning in a couple days' time. I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of hoping Chad's in that banner. Maybe not. Maybe I don't want other people to have Chad, Max Transcended. But if Chad is in that banner, you're unironically going to be happy to get him, duplicate it, if you are summoning for Aaroniero, right? Alrighty then, so let's look what's next. We actually see some Tsukishimas. Unironically, Tsukishima's not bad here. You can even get away using SP characters now, just to many take out Chad. I've been kind of thinking about maybe trying Soifon in Brave Battles, to hopefully one-shot Chad, and then also be our team booster. That might work, but I'm not really too sure. So in this case, this should be quite the easy team. I mean, maybe we'll see how it goes. So this team right here, they can't debuff, and they can't boost at all. So we're guaranteed to get a stat advantage. Now, Chad can't do any damage to Menina, but he should stall her out. And eventually, after the invincibility does wear off, Chad should be able to do some damage, because he does have stun particular. How much damage does he do? Can we find out? I can't see. It's too hard to say. Too hard to tell, but Sergeant's coming for him. He did beat the Yuhabak. And he has outlived Menina too, so I feel like the extra stamina there does come in handy. To be fair, when comparing a Golden Pupples Plus to a guitar, which is what I was previously using, it's definitely hard to tell, but I definitely think it's making a difference, right? I'm over having more stamina. Yeah, I have less defense, but I don't think it matters since the character's only 1-5. And I'm also getting now 60% attack instead of just 30, which is what I was usually getting with the electric guitar. So I would definitely say if your character's 1-5, you ideally do want to use a Golden Pupples. So in this case, we're going to go with 7 Cs. They have a... We'll put Chad against Yuha. I have no idea how it's going to work. Honestly, I don't. But Chad can actually damage Yuha because he isn't invincible. So we'll see how it does go. Usually I would put Sergeant against Yuha Bak, but instead we're going to put him against Yama. Unfortunately, we have to put him down. Yama goes down. Chad's doing good against Sergeant. Oh, sorry, Yuha Bak. Unfortunately, have been paralyzed, but that's fine. There we go. Nice and easily done. Now, I think for our last team, our last ticket, do we have one more ticket? We have 2 more. We have 2 more. So let's fight this top team. So Sergeant against their Yuha, Chad against their Aaroniero, and then my Aaroniero against their Sergeant. I'd be very surprised if we lose. The only time we're going to lose with this team is if we just get debuffed. But they have the attack strat, so Aaroniero should use the debuff right away, right? Let's see it. Yeah, she debuffs and then Chad boosts. So now the debuff has been invalidated. We have the stat advantage. Even if they had a more max transcended team, it wouldn't matter. Sergeant is slowly but surely making his way to Aaroniero. And right now, it's a 3v1. No chance. Another very easy win. Next up, though, for our final ticket, let's go up against Tide. They do have a higher total stat power. So what are they working with? So a max transcended Aaroniero, only a 1-5 Sergeant, so that's not going to be much of an issue. And they do have a max transcended Yuha box. So in that case, we are going to put Sergeant against their Yuha. That should guarantee us the win. And then Chad against Aaroniero. And in this case, like I mentioned already, if Chad can get the boost off after Aaroniero, should be a guarantee win. Let's find out. Let's find out. So Sergeant is doing quite well. I kind of lost track. I'm not sure if anyone boosted or not, but now we boosted. So look at that. Chad is literally one shot, and after that boost goes off, he is now tanking it. He's now fully tanking. Sergeant goes down. It's a 1v1, but we have done good enough. The persistence was activated. That was a higher total power team, and we were still able to... It was close. That was actually our closest game, but it was also quite safely an easy win. So there you have it, lads. That was the video for today. Just a short one, a quick announcement, because most people won't realize, right? It was just stealthily dropped today, no announcement. Hopefully that's not going to be the norm. I feel like KLab made it active on accident, because they are currently selling a pack tomorrow, I believe, where you are guaranteed to get a Golden Pupples. And when I saw that, I assumed Golden Pupples were next to get their 5-star plus, but lo and behold, it was made active today, right? So again, the 2 upgrades are the Quincy Garps. They now go up to 50% stamina and also 80% last ditch survival. And then just like the Golden Yukis, the Golden Pupples are now actually usable. They've lost their focus set to 0 negative effects, and now they're just boosting attack and focus by 30%. Overall, 60% attack, 30% stamina. Are they worth upgrading right now? That ultimately comes down to you. I don't mind doing it to make my Brave Battle team better, but I definitely will say be a bit picky on who you are using your Golden Hammers on, because right now, you know, these accessories are good. One might say the Golden Pupples is meta in Brave Battles, but you can definitely go without using them, upgrading them, continue saving them maybe for eventually the Golden Chappies, because when they get upgraded, you're gonna definitely want to upgrade those. That's exactly what I'm doing my Silver Hammers in particular, because Silver Hammers are basically used on anything other than dispensers. So all these items here, right? The Zeta Pill, which is what I occasionally do use. The NAD, normal attack damage, side items are eventually going to get their upgrades. Eventually, you know, these will get the upgrades too, right? They're going to be meta because they already are. Any more SP is always going to be a good thing. Stickers, I think, can go over upgrading for now. If these eventually get upgraded, I'm going to want to use my hammers on that just to overall make my character even more fast. But if anything, it might be worth saving those silver hammers more so for the fortification pills, one of a must-have accessory for any SP character. In this case, to be fair, when they do upgrade, it looks like their max stats are going to stay the same, but they are going to get rid of the negative effect. I would love for the SP and focus to get increased, but chances are this is just going to lose the stamina decrease effects. Either way, that's the video for today. New 5-star plus accessories. Let me know what you guys think about them. Let me know if you are actually upgrading any of them right now. Again, for me, I chose to do the Mind one, strictly for my 1000G Blood War Sergeant. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Take care and peace.